Alright, so now that we have our gross monthly salary, we are going to talk about deductions. So deductions are the things that they take off of our paychecks to go towards certain things. Now, there's some things in Canada that we have to pay deductions on. One of them is called the Canadian Pension Plan. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about every single thing that we have. On the page, there'll be a section at the bottom that will show what each deduction is and how I derived the numbers. Another one you'll see on there is employment insurance. Those will probably be some of the main ones that you would see. Alright? So, what does all this mean? It means that a percentage of your paycheck is going to go towards all of this stuff. Now, typically what ends up happening for most people is they lose roughly about 30 to 35% of their paycheck towards these things. Okay? So these are the numbers that we're going to use. Let's go with 35% specifically. Okay? So, one thing we have to do, if you remember from calculating percentages, we can't take 35% as a number, so we have to turn it into a decimal so that we can calculate with it. So we need to turn 35% into a decimal. Well, 35% is out of a total of 100%. Okay? So if we go divide these two numbers, we would get 0.35. That's the number we want to use to figure out the percentage of a number. So remember, if we go back to our gross monthly salary of $2,600, we're going to take that, and when we find out the percentage of a number, we times by that number. Alright? So we're going to take $2,600 and we're going to multiply it by 0.35. We get $910. Alright? So that is a deduction. And that is how much would come off of our paycheck from this amount. Alright? And we'll talk about that in the next video.